Офигеть!
A powerful magnitude 8.8 earthquake has struck off Russia's far eastern Kamchatka Peninsula today, triggering widespread tsunami warnings and evacuations across the Pacific Ocean, and causing damage to buildings in the remote Russian region. This event centered approximately 119 kilometers, or 74 miles, east-southeast of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. A city with a population of about 165,000 was initially reported at magnitude 8.0, but was quickly revised upward. The U.S. Geological Survey indicated it was a shallow quake, occurring at a depth of just 19.3 kilometers or 12 miles, which can often lead to more intense shaking at the surface and greater potential for tsunamis. A strong aftershock of magnitude 6.9 was reported soon after the main tremor. Kamchatka Governor Vladimir Solodov described the event as serious and the strongest in decades of tremors, emphasizing the significant impact on his region. Indeed, the Russian Academy of Sciences has confirmed this is the strongest quake to hit the area since a devastating magnitude 9.0 earthquake in 1952. Despite the immense magnitude, Danila Chabrov, director of the Kamchatka branch of the Geophysical Service, noted that, due to certain characteristics of the epicenter, the shaking intensity was not as high as one might expect from such a magnitude. However, he added that aftershocks are ongoing and will remain fairly high, though stronger tremors are not expected in the near future, and the situation is currently under control. The earthquake quickly generated a significant tsunami. Sergei Lebedev, the regional minister for emergency situations, confirmed that a tsunami with a height of 3 to 4 meters or 10 to 13 feet was recorded in parts of Kamchatka, urging people to move away from the shoreline. The Russian Ministry for Emergency Services later reported via telegram that the port in the Sakhalin town of Severo-Kurilsk and a local fish processing plant were partially flooded by a tsunami, and the population there has been evacuated. While a kindergarten was also damaged, the ministry confirmed that most buildings withstood the quake, and critically, no fatalities have been reported so far. The ripple effect of this powerful quake quickly spread across the Pacific. Japan's weather agency upgraded its warning, anticipating tsunami waves of up to 3 meters or 10 feet. To reach large coastal areas, starting around 1 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. Tsunami alarms blared across Japan's Pacific coast, prompting authorities to urge residents to seek higher ground. Public broadcaster NHK showed compelling footage of scores of people on the northern island of Hokkaido, taking refuge on a building roof, sheltering under tents from the beating sun, as fishing boats left harbors to avoid potential damage from the incoming waves. A particular concern was the Fukushima nuclear plant, which experienced a meltdown after the 2011 earthquake and tsunami. Operator TEPCO confirmed that workers there were evacuated as a precautionary measure. Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshimasa Hayashi, however, stated that no injuries or damage had been reported at any nuclear plant so far, and no irregularities were detected. The U.S. Tsunami Warning System also issued an alert, warning of hazardous tsunami waves within the next 3 hours. Their bulletin indicated that waves reaching more than 3 meters were possible along some coasts of Russia and Ecuador, while waves of 1 to 3 meters were possible in Japan, Hawaii, Chile, and the Solomon Islands. Smaller, but still potentially hazardous, waves were deemed possible along coastlines across much of the broader Pacific, including the U.S. West Coast. U.S. President Donald Trump addressed the nation via social media, stating, "Due to a massive earthquake that occurred in the Pacific Ocean, a tsunami warning is in effect for those living in Hawaii." He added that a tsunami watch was in effect for Alaska and the Pacific coast of the United States, and that Japan was also in the path of the waves, urging everyone to stay strong and stay safe. In Hawaii, authorities immediately ordered evacuations from some low-lying coastal areas. The Honolulu Department of Emergency Management posted on X, urging residents to take action, destructive tsunami waves expected, and advised those in low-lying areas to move either to higher ground or to the fourth floor of a building for safety. Hawaii Governor Josh Green later stated, about 2 hours before the first waves were expected to reach his state, "We do expect damage. We expect significant damage along the coastlines. We pray that we won't lose any of our loved ones." The first tsunami waves were expected to reach Hawaii at 7:17 post-meridian local time. Oahu Mayor Rick Blangiardi echoed the urgency, advising at a press conference, "Our appeal to you is, if you're in a low-lying area, get yourself safe, get to higher ground."
Офигенно просто, Камчатка, здравствуйте.
Господи, что там дома происходит? У меня эти...
Что-то прям долго.
О, офигеть.
А можно нас вывести на улицу? А что объявляют? Что объявляют? Не знаю. Пиздец, минус аэропорт.
On the ground in Kamchatka, Oleg Melnikov, the regional health minister, told Russia's TASS state news agency that several people sought medical assistance following the quake. He specified, "Unfortunately, there are some people injured during the seismic event. Some were hurt while running outside, and one patient jumped out of a window. A woman was also injured inside the new airport terminal." He reassured the public, however, that all patients are currently in satisfactory condition and no serious injuries have been reported so far. Kamchatka and Russia's Far East are situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a highly active geological region known for its frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. This geographical context explains the region's susceptibility to such powerful seismic events. While the situation is ongoing, the immediate response from authorities across the Pacific has focused on rapid evacuation and ensuring public safety in the face of this significant natural phenomenon.